Hi there. Let's see how we can add a custom domain in our Youform. So first, let's discuss like what do we want to do. So I have a youform.com domain. Obviously, you know that youform.com. So first, remember that if I want my youform.com to be pointed to a Youform form, I won't be having my landing page here, right? So that landing page won't work. So in order to make my landing page work and still have a custom domain, what I will do is I will add a subdomain, right? So here, what subdomain I have, like for youform.com, I will be creating a demo.youform.com subdomain, and once done, I can have a form at demo.youform.com as well, or I can have a form at, let's say, demo.youform.com/demo1, demo.youform.com/demo2. This will be a form 1, right? And this will be, let's say, form 2. Okay, so now what we need to do is we will first open this. So let's say our first form will have this URL. I will be showing you like how I can set up one DNS and use that in the multiple forms, right? So first I will go here in my Youform, and in the form section from the top I will go to the share tab, scroll down, and we will see like, okay, there is some instruction written here, and there is a add custom domain button. I will click it. Okay, oh, I think this button is broken. I will fix it after the video. So what I will first do it is I will add my domain here. So I will have demo.youform.com/demo1, whatever URL I want this form to have, right? I will type it here, and I will hit enter, and it will save. Initially it will say inactive because we have not added the DNS there. So I will first pick this DNS and I will go to my DNS record. So this part will vary depending on your registrar. I've added some DNS management guides from popular providers like Cloudflare, GoDaddy, Namecheap, etc. But you can search your DNS providers settings in Google, right? So I will first go here and I will hit create record. It will show me this form. So we need to create a record. Remember that from here, the type, we will select A. It will be similar to your provider as well. In the name, if we want to like youform.com to point to our domain, we will just type it A at here. But we don't want that, so we will not type it at, we will type like whatever subdomain part we want. So we want it to be demo.youform.com. So I will just add it the demo part here. It will automatically show me that the URL will point to demo.youform.com. But remember, Cloudflare handles it this way. Some registrars ask you to enter the complete part, but it actually depends from domain to domain, registrar to registrar, right? But generally it is the same, like, okay, you just put the subdomain part here. Then we need to put the IPv4 address. Where we will find it? We will find it here in the Youform's share tab. We will copy it and we will paste it here. So it will now correctly say that, okay, demo.youform.com points to this IP. For now, let's disable the proxy. I don't remember like if with proxy it works. I think it should work, but still I will, for the demo purpose here, I will disable it. You can just experiment with the proxy enabled part, and we can change it later as well. And keep the TTL like TTL auto. And for the demo part, I think I will do it 1 minute, so that at least in 1 minute we can have a updated domain. But obviously it is not guaranteed because sometimes the ISPs also cache this domain part. So let's not go into that much detail, and we will save this part now. Okay, once that is saved, we will have this updated because we will be notified that, okay, this IP is added. We will try to refresh it. Okay, we have refreshed, so it says that your domain is now working, and it shows me active. So I will try opening it, but it might not work. The reason is like because I initially opened this URL in my browser, and sometimes browser cache it, so we can try it in sometime later. So it takes some time, from like a few minutes to an hour or a day sometimes to reflect, but a day is a very far-fetched, but I think within a few minutes it should get updated here. Okay, so this is how I set up my domain, and then I added a URL here. So this form is pointed to /domain1. So because we have already added a DNS record there, what I can do is I can go to another form. Let's say I will open this one, and I will go to share tab, and I will try to make it the second URL, right? demo.youform.com/demo2. So I will do the same here. I will copy paste that, and because we now already have added the IP there, it should be all automatically working, right? We are it is resolving, and just it says that it is adding the SSL record. SSL record will take a little, like a minute or so to get activated, and once that is done, this should work as well. So yeah, this is how you can add a subdomain to your forms. And if you want like your forms to be in a root domain, youform.com, you can do that as well. Let's say your domain is example.com, you can do that as well, but obviously then in this part, because a single home can have a single address only, so this will only point to that form. So yeah, this is how you set up custom domain.